Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you. So this is the final session, session 5. And yesterday, I gave you some guidelines to general pronunciation. And today, I'm going to give you some guidelines for word stress. If you remember, I told you that in disyllabic and polysyllabic words, one particular syllable gets the stress. Now, what happens when one particular syllable gets the stress? And can anyone tell me? What happens when we stress a particular syllable? It gets more prominence when we pronounce, it is longer and it is louder. Okay, we use a little bit more breath force for that particular syllable so that you can actually hear that syllable being stressed when compared to the other syllables in the word. And now this kind of word stress is what gives English its rhythm. Okay, it's a musical language, I told you. So guidelines for word stress. And stress also helps to differentiate between classes of words. Now, if you know, there are certain words in English with the same spelling and they are used as both nouns as well as verbs. Now, when you write, from the context, you can make out whether that word is a verb or a noun. But when you speak, how do you show this differentiation? We show or differentiate between these words by shifting the stress. Now here I'm talking about all disyllabic words, okay? Disyllabic means words with 2 syllables. So these disyllabic words, same spelling, same pronunciation, but slight variation in pronunciation when we shift the stress. So unless we show this differentiation, people cannot make out whether, see, in India what happens is we all understand what everybody wants to say. We are used to it, right? And we are multilingual actually. Almost all of us can speak 2, 3, 4 languages. So we do pick up languages. So that is one of the things that Indians have, talents that Indians have. And we try to understand what the other person is actually trying to convey through their words. So we don't pay much attention to their pronunciation. But when it comes to interacting with foreigners, then we need to be very careful with this stress, right? So nouns and verbs, the same spelling. How do we differentiate? Now for nouns generally, the first syllable takes the stress, and for verbs generally, the second syllable takes the stress. Now please remember, I am talking about only words that have 2 syllables, disyllabic words, not polysyllabic words. In disyllabic words, which are used both as nouns and verbs and adjectives also, same spelling. Then nouns and adjectives take the stress on the first syllable and verbs take the stress on the second syllable. Now, you see here the examples. Can you see the examples here? Nouns usually are stressed on the first syllable and verbs are stressed on the second syllable. Now, this is the stress mark, okay? This is the diacritic mark. This is a stress mark. When we put it before the syllable, that has to be stressed. Okay? So now, what is this word? Can somebody pronounce this word? What is this word?
Good noun.
Sorry?
Good noun.
How do you pronounce this?
Conduct.
Yeah. Conduct. Now, the stress is on the first syllable. There are 2 syllables here. Con and duct. These are the 2 syllables. Con and duct. Right? this is a noun. Now I said in a noun, the first syllable is stressed. That is why the stress mark is here. So you pronounce this conduct. Okay, this is pronounced conduct. Conduct. See the difference? Conduct. I'm stressing duct. So I say conduct. This is a verb. And this is a noun. And adjective also we say conduct. When we give a certificate to children, once they leave school, we give them a conduct certificate, right? A conduct certificate. Noun also is conduct. The conduct of somebody, the behavior of somebody. Now, conduct is a verb. Can you make out the difference? Conduct, noun, conduct, verb. Okay. Now, with that as an example, can you try and pronounce this word? This one, the stress is on the first syllable. So how will you stress that?
Produce.
No. That is the second word. That is a verb. This one is a noun, and stress is on the first syllable. So this has to be more prominent. When you say produce, you're stressing dues. That is the second syllable. So then it becomes a verb. This is produce. This word is produce. This is produce. The second one is produce. I've given noun, verb. Now you have to tell me. For the next ones also, you have to pronounce now, okay? The first syllable is stressed for nouns. Second syllable is stressed for verbs. This is produce, verb, produce, noun. Now here,
Object.
you're stressing the second syllable. So is that a noun or a verb? Did you pronounce a noun or a verb?
Object.
This is object. You say object. Okay. From my pronunciation, can you make out where I'm stressing? I said object. Okay. Object. Now this one is object. Object. I'm stressing object. I object, your lord. In the court scenes, you can hear this word, right? Object, your lord. Object. So here you're stressing object. Here it is or. So object. Same way, this word, somebody please. Where is the stress? First syllable. So stress the first. Yeah, convict.
Convict.
Convict, convict, convict. Okay? Convict, convict. Now when you use stress, you have to,
Convict.
yes, convict. Convict, yes. Convict is a verb, convict is a noun. Then here, this one, present. This is present. You receive a present, noun. This one, is everybody present for the class? Present.
Yes, ma'am.
This is present. No, sorry. A present. You receive a present. You present a gift. When you give something, present. Everybody is present. Okay? Present is to give something. A present is something that you receive as a gift. Now here,
Ma'am, once again repeat it, ma'am. Present.
a present, present. I'm stressing present. Here, present, presenting, presented, present. Okay? Clear? You have to stress sent. So this becomes pre. That's it. This is present. Okay? Clear? Shall I move on? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this word, how do you pronounce this word? Here, the stress is here. When you give a report to your children, what do you call that? Teachers.
Progress.
Yeah, it's a progress. Progress.
Second one is progress.
No, first one is progress. The first one here is a noun. You can see the stress mark here, can't you? Yeah? Can you see this? A progress report.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a progress. It's used as a noun and an adjective. This is progress. Progress. There is no progress. Okay, you need to progress. Move on. Okay, so progress. Progress, this is a verb. A progress is noun. Same way here. You want to start a business, you need a, you want to export or import, you need a, what is this?
Permit.
A permit, yes. A permit. Permit. But then you want to go home early, you have to take the permit from the principal and she has to, here, what is this? How do you pronounce this? Permit. Permit. You are stressing mit here. So this is a verb. Permit. Right? A permit. You require a permit to start a business. You want to go home early, you have to go to the principal and she has to permit. She has to permit you to go early or to come to school late. Right? So that is permit. Permit. Okay, you have to practice these, otherwise you will not get it. So you try and pronounce these when I am telling you. Okay? Then, same thing here. Subject. This is a subject. This is subject. Like object. Subject. Now, you have to make sure that ject is more pronounced than sub. So, subject is a noun. Subject is a verb. Okay? Any doubts here? So far clear? Okay? So those, whatever examples I gave you now, are for disyllabic words and words with the same spelling that are used as nouns and verbs, the different classes of words, right? So how do we differentiate in speech when we are using a particular word as a noun, an adjective or a verb? Now, the rest of the rules. A word ending in T-I-O-N, there are many words that end in T-I-O-N, the polysyllabic words. Where does the stress go in such words? So here, the stress is on the syllable preceding it. Preceding means immediately before, right? Correct? Immediately before T-I-O-N. Now, if you see here, can you pronounce this word? Okay, I'll pronounce 2-3 words and then you can give me some examples, okay? Partition. Let's say partition. The stress is on T. T. This is the syllable before shan. Now there are 3 syllables in this word. Pa, T, shan. There are 3 syllables in this word. T takes the stress. T is immediately before T-I-O-N. Okay, so it precedes T-I-O-N. So this is what you have to remember. Now, in this word, how many syllables are there? Can someone tell me? How many syllables are there?
3 syllables. 3.
No.
2.
No.
4.
Who said 4? 4. Yes, very good. There are 4. Combination. There are 4 syllables here. Combination. How do you divide the word into syllables? By counting the number of vowel sounds there. Not vowels. Vowel sounds. So you have combination. Okay. Now, what is the rule for words with T-I-O-N? The syllable preceding T-I-O-N should be stressed. So it is combination. How do you pronounce that? Combination. You can pronounce it. So I would like to hear you pronounce it. Combination.
Combination.
Yeah. Situation. Situation. Okay, A is stressed. A is before T-I-O-N. So situation. Production. Yeah. Foundation. Yeah. Foundation. Say it.
Foundation.
Yeah. Can you give me some more words with T-I-O-N? At least 5 words. Quickly. Foundation. Construction. So where is the stress in construction? Now when you pronounce it, Because I told you the stress. One second. The stress is on the syllable before TION. So when you give me a word, example, please use the stress and give me. Once again.
Relation.
Where is the stress, ma?
Addition. Relation.
Yeah, you say relation. Addition. Yeah, addition. Instruction.
Education.
So you say education. Now it has to be clear. When you stress K, the K has to be prominent. So you say education. Anything else?
Multiplication.
Yeah, multiplication. You say multiplication. You can pronounce it again. Multiplication. Yeah. So K. Attraction.
Innovation.
Communication.
Yes. Communication. You say communication.
Examination.
Yeah. Preparation.
Affection.
Yes. Correct. Calculation. Yeah. Affection.
Action.
Yeah. And action, there are only two syllables. So, what is that?
Education.
Education is good.
will also come.
Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Wonderful.
Concatenation.
You say subtraction.
Subtraction.
Conversion. Promotion.
Multiplication. It will come.
Yes. Already it's been used. Okay.
And solution.
Pollution. Yeah, correct. Pollution. Now you're giving me words, but I want you to use those words with the correct stress.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Pronounce it. Congratulations. That's the correct.
Operation.
No. Give me words with the proper stress.
Invitation. Ma'am,
Yeah.
cooperation, ma'am. Invitation. Ma'am, extension. Ma'am, cooperation.
Okay.
Extension.
Yes.
Extension.
Where is the stress? Children, where is the stress mark?
Solution. Extension.
Extension. You say extension.
Yes, ma'am.
Pen is
Yeah. Okay.
Invitation.
Indignation. Indication. Irritation. Okay. Now,
intimation.
Irritation.
yeah. Irritation. Where is the stress? You pronounce it with proper stress. Irritation.
Intimation.
Revolution.
Now, where is the stress? Where is the stress in intimation?
NT. Team.
No. The syllable before TION. Which is the syllable before TION?
Mission, ma'am. M, ma'am.
M, right? M, not M. M. There's a syllable.
M.
So intimation.
Revolution.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's move on now. You can all write down those words in your notebooks and mark the stress. Okay. Like I marked here, and then practice. Now the next point. Where is my cursor? I can't see it. Now a word that ends in FY, ATE, IZE or ISE or YSE.
Ma'am, power station.
Now, okay, you put off your mic, mute yourself, please, and listen. Okay, ma? Okay. Now, when words that end in any of these, okay, they take the main stress on the third syllable, which is counted from the end. Third syllable counted from the end, which means now I deliberately didn't mark the stress here because I wanted you all to tell me where the stress mark should be. So I marked and then I removed the stress marks. Now this word is signify. Now this ends in FY, right? So third syllable.
Ma'am, 45.
One.
Ma'am, certified.
No, no, don't give me any words now. Just listen. First listen, mute yourself. Mute yourself and listen. Okay. Mute yourself. Everybody mute yourself. Now, in signify, there are 3 syllables. Si, ni, fi. 3 syllables. So, which means C is the 3rd syllable counted from the end. Right? I'll put a dash here. Okay, 3 syllables. Sig, ni, fi. So you have to put the stress on C. So it becomes signify. Signify. Okay? The stress is on C. So signify. Pacify. Pacify. Glorify. Glorify. Can you make out the difference when I am pronouncing where the stress is? You should be able to identify the stress from my pronunciation. Now you write these words in your notebooks, and from my pronunciation you please mark the stress there. How do you mark the stress? Like this. You put a small vertical line before the syllable. So pacify here. I will not do it now because I have to insert, then something might go wrong. Okay. Okay. Glorify. Then AT. Words ending in AT. Meditate. Meditate. Again, here you have tate. Tate. Okay. This is pronounced tate. Meditate. Okay. Here the stress will come here. Meditate. This one? Anybody pronounce this?
Levitate.
Ma'am, levitate.
Yeah. Lay. The stress is on lay. So levitate. Now tate should not be prominent. Okay. Levitate. Okay. Then here, this one. Minimize. Minimize. Maximize.
Ma'am, minimize.
Yes. Minimize. Maximize. Analyze. This is analyze. So the stress is on here. Okay. The stress should be here before the first syllable. Lice. Though we have E here, we don't pronounce it. So we don't count that at all. These E's, last E's are not counted at all because they're silent. We don't use them in the pronunciation. Okay. So signify, pacify, glorify, meditate, levitate.
Ma'am, signify, it will come there, ma'am.
Signify is there already here. Are you not able to see the PPT? Are you able to see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, analyze. You pronounce this, analyze. Now, we'll move on to the next point. A word that ends in L-O-G-Y takes the stress on the syllable preceding it. Just like in T-I-O-N, words that end in L-O-G-Y also take the stress on the preceding syllable. For example, psychology. Now, many people pronounce it psychology. Wrong. Psychology. So this is where the stress mark is. Psy, ko, le, G. There are 4 syllables in this. Children, I don't want you to talk now. When I am talking, you listen. Okay? When I ask you for examples, then you can give. Okay? Now you mute yourselves, all of you. Now this is psychology. In psychology, we have 4 syllables. Logy itself has 2 syllables. But then we mark stress on the syllable that comes before L-O-G-Y. Okay? So, can one of the teachers pronounce this word? Teachers, children, mute yourselves. How do you pronounce this?
Physiology.
Yeah, physiology. Physiology. Now you have to show that this particular syllable is stressed. So you say physiology. Then this one?
Cardiology.
Cardiology.
Ma'am, biology.
Astrology.
Biology. Ma'am, biology. Ma'am, chemistry.
Children, You mute yourselves. Children, you mute yourselves.
Biology.
No, wrong. I will tell you how it's pronounced. You mute yourself first and listen. Okay, just listen now. So teachers will answer. You should not unmute yourself. Yeah, this one. This word.
Astrology.
Ma'am,
No.
can you tell me how to pronounce the biology? The
Biology.
way the stress marks.
Yeah, it is R. It is R, right? In physiology, biology, astrology. You're stressing also. Don't stress because this is not stress. It becomes a very short. Okay, astrology.
Astrology.
Yeah, ecology.
Ecology.
Yeah, ecology. Ecology.
And technology.
You are stressing G there. Don't stress G. Ecology. That's it. Ecology.
And technology.
Yes, technology. You said technology. No. No is stressed over there. So technology. Chronology. Okay. Any more words?
And psychology.
That is already there. Psychology, not coology.
And archaeology.
Yeah.
Analogy.
Analogy. Okay. Now, the first A in the word, when it is not stressed, it becomes a very short. You remember in vowel sounds, the last sound, which is a kind of ulta E. Do you remember the sound? It is an inverted E. That is the last vowel sound, pure vowel sound. Okay, that is also called shwa. Now, when we have A in a word, in the beginning, when it is not stressed, it becomes that short sound. So, astrology, analogy. Okay, analogy. Anything else?
Neurology.
What is that?
Dermatology.
Yes, dermatology.
Dermatology.
Dermatology. Third.
Ma'am, zoology. Ma'am.
Geology. Yes, geology.
Ophthalmology.
Astrology.
Biology.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Theology.
Sorry? Sorry, can you repeat that, please? I didn't get that word. Somebody gave a word with LOGY now. Okay, then shall I move on? Sorry?
Mythology. Mythology.
Yes, yes, mythology. Mythology, yes.
Zoology.
Zoology. Yeah.
Psychology.
Yeah.
Psychology.
Correct. Good. Okay, let's move on. A word that ends in IC, ICAL, and ICALLY takes the main stress on the second, third, and fourth syllables respectively. Children, mute yourself. When I am talking, you don't talk, please. Okay? Okay? Did you understand that? Thank you. Now, when it is IC, when the word ends in IC, then the second syllable is stressed. When the word ends in ICAL, third syllable is stressed. ICALLY, then the fourth syllable is stressed. Now, actually, we are adding syllables to these. Where is my cursor? Here, see? We are adding syllables to these endings, actually. So, the stress remains on the same syllable in these words. When we add IC, ICAL, and ICALLY. Now, the first one is organic. Organic. Okay, organic. Then lethargic. Lethargic. Then biotic. I don't want you to talk when I am talking, please. Okay? Mute yourself. Okay, because there will be a lot of disturbance. That's why. Okay? Good boy. Now, graphic. There are only two syllables in graphic, gra and fic. So, graphic. Now, here, geographic. geographic, geographical. Now if you see here, yeah, in these words, geographic, geographical, geographically. Now we have added AL to IC and we have added LY to IC. So here you have two second syllable here, IC second syllable, ICAL third syllable, ICALLY fourth syllable. Okay, but the stress remains on GR. Do you get that? Geographic, geographical, geographically. So you don't say geo, don't say geo, it's ge, that's it, ge.
Ma'am, festival.
Yeah, same way here, historic. It's a historic event. We say historic means very important. Then historical, historically. When we add AL, ALLY to IC, the stress automatically, the syllable automatically becomes the third and the fourth syllable, right? So historic, historical, historically. Then technical, technical, technically. Okay, this is the third syllable. Technical. There are three syllables there. So when we add ICAL, third syllable is stressed, that is T. When we add ICALLY, the fourth syllable is stressed, that is again T. Clear? Okay, now you can give me examples for this.
Ma'am, physically. Ma'am, physically. Pandemic.
Sorry.
Ma'am, mentally. Ma'am, mentally.
Classic.
Classic, yes. Classic. Okay.
Ma'am, classical.
Pandemic.
Now, where is the stress? No, where is the stress? You give me with the stress.
Ma'am, chemically. Ma'am, festival.
No, why festival? Yeah, music. You say music.
Physics.
Biographically.
Biographically. Okay. Biographical. Gra. And
Physics.
physique.
Metallic.
Ma'am, technique.
Ethnic.
That's already there.
Ethnic.
Ethnic. You say ethnic. A. The stress is on A. Ethnic. And LLY. ALLY.
Ma'am, greenery.
Clinic.
Ma'am, greenery.
A clinic. A clinic.
Ma'am, greenery.
Organic.
Ma'am, quickly. Ma'am,
Or-
greenery.
Organic. Organical. Organically.
Greenery also.
Okay.
Ma'am, quickly.
Identical.
Yes. Identical. Ident. Stress is on den. Identical. So you mark the stress and pronounce it that way. Identical.
Ma'am, investigately.
What is that?
Investigately.
What is that?
Right.
No, that is wrong. What word is that?
Ma'am, musically.
Yes, musically.
Ma'am, practice.
No,
Musical dance.
no. Okay, fine. Let's move on.
Ma'am, chemically.
Chemically, yes. Yes, chemically.
Physically.
Practically.
Ma'am, antics. Ma'am, critical, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Morphic.
Critical.
Morphic.
Sorry, what is it?
Graphic. Critical.
Topic. Okay, topic. Yeah.
Political.
And graphic.
Political. Say poly. The stress is on Lee. Okay. They say political. Political. Okay. Yeah. Let's move on then. The next rule. A word that ends in ITY. It takes the main stress on the third syllable counted from the end. And if there are only two syllables, obviously
Ma'am, friendly.
the second syllable will be stressed.
Friendly.
Please mute yourself, ma'am. Okay. So if there are only two syllables, then automatically the second syllable is stressed. If there are more than two syllables, then the third syllable is stressed, and this is counted from the end. Okay. Now with two syllables, there are only two words here. City, pity. Is that city, pity? What a pity. Okay. What a pity, we say. Then here, there are how many syllables in this word?
2.
How in this word? This word.
4.
How many syllables are there in this?
And 4, ma'am.
4.
4. Yes. Capacity. So the third syllable is yeah, capacity. You say capacity. Then the next one, publicity. Publicity. Okay. Veracity. Then opacity. Now in this word, how many syllables are there in this word? You count and tell me.
Scholastic.
No, ITY. In this word, how many syllables are there? Count and tell me. Somebody?
6. Ma'am, 6.
Ma'am.
Yeah. So the third syllable is?
Ma'am, 3.
Which is the third syllable there?
C. SI.
No, I have marked the stress over there.
Ma'am, BIL. Ma'am, BIL.
You can't say BIL, it is B. The syllable is B. See, you have res, con, C, B, E, T. 6 syllables. Third syllable is B. How do you pronounce this now?
Responsibility.
Now you have to stress the B. B and then responsibility. Responsibility.
Responsibility.
Calamity.
Calamity. Now you pronounce it with the proper stress. Calamity.
Calamity.
Yeah, calamity. Don't say can.
Calamity.
Okay, fine. Celebrity. You say celebrity. Celebrity. Okay.
Unity.
Capacity.
Reactivity.
Now I want you to mark the stress in these words. That's why I left out the stress marks in these words. Okay.
Reactivity.
Where is the stress?
Ma'am, activity.
Elasticity.
Elasticity. Elasticity.
Diversity.
Ma'am, activity.
Where is the stress there? You have to.
Electricity.
Yes, correct. Very good.
Ma'am, activity.
The stress is on tree. Electricity. Electricity.
Ma'am,
So-
activity.
Activity.
Fertility.
Activity. This is
Diversity.
diversity. Diversity. This
Unity.
is sagacity. Sagacity, audacity, felicity. Felicity. The stress is on Lee. All of you mark the stress. You can write down these words and mark the stress and try to pronounce, okay, with the stress. Audacity, sagacity, felicity. Okay? Then let's move on. No, here. Okay. Now, the next one. A word that ends in EE, EER, and ETTE. Okay, these words takes the stress, words take the stress on the last syllable. Last syllable. So, employee, say employee, payee, nominee, engineer. Here, there is no play. There is no playee, no such word. No such word as playee.
Ma'am, 3. THRE, 3.
In that there is only one syllable, right?
And G.
Yeah. Okay. Now here EER, tell me where the stress is in this.
Ma'am, EER.
Yeah, where is the stress? You have to pronounce it with this.
Ma'am, ENGIN, ma'am.
Engineer.
Engineer. Okay. Engineer. Next one. Quickly. Next one.
Ma'am, certificate.
No. First you tell me where the stress is here in this word.
Ma'am, paneer.
That is not paneer. That is not paneer. This is an English word. What is this word? How do you pronounce it?
Pioneer.
Pioneer. Okay? Pioneer. It has to be clear where the stress is when you pronounce. So pioneer. Next, this one.
Cigarette.
Cigarette. Cigarette. The stress is on ret.
Cigarette.
This one.
Gazette.
Not gazette. Where is the stress? Where is the stress? When you say gazette, you're stressing g. But here, this syllable should be stressed. So it should be gazette. Gazette. This is gazette. And this one?
Gazette.
Cassette.
Cassette. Yeah, it is not cassette, it is cassette. Then this becomes very short. See, what you need to know is when we don't stress a particular syllable, it becomes very short. So, ka, it's not ka, ka, cassette, gazette, cigarette, pioneer, engineer, nominee, etc. Okay, then next. In words with weak prefixes, the root word is stressed. Weak prefixes, when we add prefixes, this I already told you when for the as examples for the last pure vowel, the inverted E, that is sound. So here, this is very weak, so we stress the root word. This is the root word. This becomes alone. This is alone, apart, below. And this one, somebody pronounces?
Compose.
Compose. Say compose. Now, one more thing. Listen, all of you. P-O-S-E, we pronounce it O, right? Pose. But actually it is compose. O. Sound is O. So compose.
Compose.
Yeah. Perform. See how per is becoming very short. And when we are stressing form. So it should be perform. Develop. This is develop. How do you pronounce this? Develop. Develop. It's pronounced. This is reduce. Reduce. Yeah.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Yes.
Induce.
Degree.
Yeah. Degree. Yes. Degree you can write here. Degree you write here. And here induce. Write induce here. Infuse.
Ma'am, reuse.
Yeah, reuse. No. That's for some words it is different. Induce, infuse, you can write here. Okay, the next one. Words with the suffixes ed, es and ing generally do not affect the stress pattern. We add ed to form past tense or participle, es for verbs, right? For verbs. And ing also for verbs. Now, if the word is eat. Children, please mute yourself. There's a lot of disturbance. All of you mute yourself, please.
Ma'am, how to produce a director or a director?
Both are correct, actually. Both are correct because one is American and one is British. So
Director
both are correct.
or director?
That's right, both are correct. You can use either this or that. You can use director, you can use director. Because one is director is American and director is British English. Both are correct. So you can decide which pronunciation you want to use. So direct is correct, direct is also correct.
Jumping, dancing, skipping.
Children, mute yourself.
Children, please mute yourself. You are good children, right? Let the madam speak and let the teachers give the answers, right? Will you listen to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I know that.
Okay, shall I continue?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now all of you mute yourself and listen, please. Just listen. Okay. Now here, relate is a verb. So we have stressed the second syllable here. You can see, right? Relate. Now when we add D to it, the stress does not change. So it's related. Related. Okay, late is pronounced late. A. The sound is A, which is a diphthong. Right? But generally we pronounce it late, gate, fate. It should be pronounced fate, gate, late. So relate, related, TID. The pronunciation will become id. Yesterday I told you that. When we add ed to this clauses, it is pronounced id, related. Then submit. The stress is on mit. So you say submit, like permit. Then when you add ed, the stress does not change. So it becomes submitted. Submitted. Then compose. This is pronounced compose. Composes. Composes. We are adding es here. Now I did not mark the stress here. I want you to mark the stress when you write down these words. I'm not listening to anybody now. You have to listen to me, please. So mute yourselves.
Ma'am, how to pronounce DATA?
What is that? DATA, date.
It's DATA.
Yeah,
Is
date.
it a data or data?
DATA. Ah,
yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah, data or data, both are correct again there. Some people pronounce it data, like Americans, because they pronounce A as A, like we say can, right, and can't. But they pronounce it can't. I can't do it. They say I can't. Americans. So that difference is there, British and American. We generally in India follow British English, but there's no harm if you want to use American pronunciation for some words also. Okay. After you finish this, you please ask me your doubts. Okay. Is that fine? Let me finish these rules for you, and then you can ask me if you have any doubts for other words also. Okay, so then when we add ed, es and ing, the stress pattern does not change. So I've given you examples here for those. Composes, you mark the stress for po here. Focus. Okay, how is this pronounced? Focus. It's again o. O. Focus. Focuses. Okay. Then begin. The stress is on gin. So begin. Beginning. Beginning. Now mark the stress. When you write in your notebooks and mark the stress there. For beginning, the stress does not change, so you have to mark the stress. Then advance.
Running.
Advance. Okay, where's the stress? On vance here. Advance. Advancing. Again, stress on va. Does not change. Same way, here, I'm going to pronounce the words, and you can mark the stress for those words in your notebooks, and you tell me where you marked it. I'm going to ask you to pronounce them. A few I'm giving you, okay? Now, words with the suffixes, these are all suffixes. When we add these suffixes to words, the stress pattern generally does not change, okay? Normally, the stress pattern does not change. For example, marry. Pronounce that? Teachers, teachers, teachers. Not students. Students, your teachers will teach you in the class now. Okay, you just listen. Marry. Yeah, marry.
Marry.
Yeah, you add age, it becomes marriage.
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 No, the stress is on ma. So you say marriage.
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 Marriage. Marriage. Yeah. Here, perform.
Ma'am, wedding. Wedding.
Okay, students, you're not supposed to talk now. Just listen. Okay? Just listen. Don't talk now. Perform.
Performance.
Yeah, performance.
Performance.
Performance. Performance. Then here, bright, brighten. Brighten. Now the stress is on bright. So don't stress 10. Brighten. That's it. Brighten. Then common. Common here. The stress is on cur here. So commoner. Commoner. Then actor. Actress. How do you pronounce this?
Actors.
No, this one.
Actress.
Beauty, beautiful.
No, you're stressing T. The stress is on you. So you say beauty.
Beauty.
Yeah, beauty. And ter is not, ter is again rolled, okay? Beauty. And this one? Add FUL to it. How do you pronounce that?
Beautiful.
You say beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? Stress is on you. You say beautiful.
T something.
Not T. Beauty. Ch. That sound is ch. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ch should not be heard very clearly. Beautiful. Okay? Got that? There. This one, I already told you in this word where the stress is. Can someone pronounce this word? T. Father. Where is the stress?
The.
Fa. Before fa. And this one?
Father.
No.
Father.
Fatherhood. Say fatherhood.
Fatherhood.
Fatherhood. You have to mark the stress. Yeah. You have to mark the stress before fa. Fa actually. Fatherhood. Here, this one. How do you pronounce this word?
Coward.
No, it is coward. Coward. And here the sound is k sound and it's in the initial position, so it is aspirated. Aspirated means with a puff of air. So coward. And cowardice. This is pronounced cowardice.
And can you say again?
Yeah, cowardice. Cowardice. Okay? Then this is yellow. Yell here. Stress is here. You have to mark the stress. Yeah? Yellowish. Yeah. It is here, not A. Not yellow. It is here, yellow. Yellowish. Yeah. Yellowish. Then here, conclude. Where's the stress? From my pronunciation, you tell me where I stressed. I said conclude. Huh? You didn't say you should say clue. Clue. That is a syllable. So you should say clue. So mark the stress before clue and then conclusive. Where's the stress? Yeah, where's the stress? Where did I stress it? Conclusive. Where is the stress?
After COM.
Clue. Just say clue.
Clue.
It does not change. Yeah, it does not change. But then when you pronounce it, it should be audible. Okay. Then next, color. Where's the stress?
LOU.
No. Color. Colorless.
Colors.
So you mark the stress here. I'm showing you how to mark the stress. It will take some time. Yes, color, colorless. I'm going to mark the stress from the symbols here. See, this is a symbol. These symbols are not available in all systems. We have to download and then save them in our systems in fonts for phonetic.
And I have ma'am this one.
Okay, so color here, colorless also here. Now here, this one, how do you pronounce this, teachers? Students, please be quiet now, okay? Teachers, how do you pronounce this? No problem. I mean, anything, whatever, however you pronounce it. Can someone? Certain. You pronounce it certain. So the stress mark is here. Right? Certain. And then certainly. Certainly. You pronounce it certainly. Certain, certainly. And this word, achieve. Achieve.
Ma'am, can you say again, ma'am? Certainly.
Certain. Certain.
Yes, ma'am.
Certainly. That is sir. You stress sir. So certain, certainly. And here, achieve. This word, achieve. Where is my cursor? Okay, achieve. So the stress is here. Can you see? Can you see my cursor? Okay. Achieve, achievement. Now this becomes very short sound. Achieve, achievement. This is bitter, bitter here. B, bitterness. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
and again, when does the English section starts, ma'am?
Let me finish now, please. Don't ask me questions now. Let me finish. Okay? Yeah. So here, collect, collector, collector. Then leader. If you remember, I told you leader. Stresses on leadership. Laugh, laughter. Disclose. Where is the stress? Disclose. Teachers, tell me, where is the stress from my pronunciation? Disclose.
Slow.
Clo.
Yeah. Disclose. Disclosure. Disclosure. It is O sound. Okay. O. Disclose. Disclosure. City. City. C. C. You have to mark the space in your notebooks. City. Citizen. Okay. Today I will be taking some 10-15 minutes extra. Okay. I have to conclude all this. So please bear with me. Okay. I hope all of you have had lunch. I hope all of you have had lunch.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Aruna garu. Aruna garu.
Ramagaru, tell me.
Okay, Nandi. I hope everybody has had lunch because
Yes,
it's. I will
yes,
take
we
another
had
10 minutes to conclude.
No problem.
No problem.
Maybe, did you have lunch? That is more important.
Yeah, no, I did. Thank you. I did.
Then we had lunch.
Okay, fine. Okay, let me continue now. So in words with the suffixes IAN and IOUS, the syllable preceding the suffix is stressed. Preceding means which comes before. So IAN, whenever we use IAN, the syllable before that is stressed. Just a second, give me a second. Huh? Shravan? Sorry about that. Yeah, magician, this is pronounced magician, technician, musician, politician, optician. Now I have not marked the stress here. I want you people to mark the stress there. Optician, physician. You can write some more examples and mark the stress over there.
And qualification.
Qualification, no, that is different. This is IAN, this is not TION. Okay, so you cannot write that here. Now IOUS, here, injurious. Injurious. Where is the stress here? From my pronunciation, you should be able to tell me where the stress is. Injurious.
Jew.
And injure, ma'am.
Jew. Only Jew. Injurious. Laborious. Laborious. Which one? Which one?
Bo.
Laborious. Yeah, bo. Infectious. Infectious. Fact. Now, what happens here in these words, TIOUS, OUS, most people tend to pronounce it ES. ES, but that is wrong. You just say S. Laborious. Infectious. Don't say infectious. Okay? Notorious.
Infection.
Infectious. That's it. Infectious. Here, notorious. Victorious. Commodious. Okay? Now, from my pronunciation, you should mark the stress over there. Commodious. Now, and the next point, there are compound words with ever and self. We have many, right? So here, the second element is stressed. Second element is this same. However, so we say however, wherever, whatever, whoever. So you mark the stress for whatever and whoever. Okay, for self words, myself, himself, herself, oneself, itself. Now see, I'm stressing self. It's not myself. Say myself, himself, herself, oneself, itself. Okay? Anything else? For self and ever words, wherever, whoever, whenever, forever. Okay, forever. Pronounce it forever. So the ever is stressed. Self is stressed in these words. Okay, now that is to do with word stress and rules for word stress. Now I started with sounds, that is vowels and consonants, and then syllable. A syllable is a combination of few sounds, and syllables make up words. Words make up sentences, right? So in words, which syllables to be stressed? Now something little bit about sentence stress, nothing much here. Generally in sentences, we have to stress the words, and what words we stress depends on the meaning that we want to convey to others, okay? So generally, these are the words that are usually stressed in sentences. Nouns, main verbs, adverbs, demonstratives. Now you know what demonstratives are? This, that, these, those. Numerals. Numerals are 1, 2, 3, first, second, third, those. Interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are who, what, why, these words. Then interjections. Interjections, all of you know, sudden expression of feeling like wow, ouch, alas. So when you find these in sentences, they are usually stressed. Conjunctions, when they come initially, that's it, not in between sentences. Initially, when we start a sentence with a conjunction, for example, but, when you say but, this will not do. So when we start a sentence with a conjunction, then it is stressed. Then negative markers. Negative markers are when we use not, NT, not, short forms or long forms, cannot, can't, I can't. Okay, can't is American, I can't is British. Okay, so those are negative markers like no, never, don't, etc. Then these words are usually not stressed in a sentence. They are personal pronouns like I, you, he, she, unless you particularly want to draw the attention of the listener to a particular person. It is he who did that. Like I said, whatever meaning you want to convey, based on that, you can change the stress in a sentence. So personal pronouns, auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs, do you know what auxiliary verbs are? The helping verbs, okay? Is, are, will, shall, all those. Articles, conjunctions, prepositions. These are usually not stressed. But again, it depends on the meaning that you want to convey. Okay, that's it. So this is suggested reading. If you want to improve, if you want to learn more, this is suggested reading. And these are the phonetic symbols that are used in a dictionary. Okay. So this is what I wanted to teach you. Thank you. Now if you have any questions, you can ask me. And if you want any more clarification also, you can ask me. I hope you have learned something from these sessions. Sorry.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
When does again session begin, ma'am?
Sessions are over, ma'am. Today is the last session.
Again when, ma'am?
Again, not now. This session is over.
I'll inform you. I'll send you a message through WhatsApp. Okay? When again the sessions will be starting. Right? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Any questions?
Teachers, now if you want to ask me anything, please do.
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, ma, welcome. Children, you can all leave. Thank you. Thank you for participating actively. But you need to practice all these things, okay?
Thank you for teaching, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Teachers, any questions?
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Ma'am, when you
Ma'am,
read
I
out
want to see you,
alphabet
ma'am.
from A to A, B, C, D, how
One
do
second.
you read out the last letter?
One second. Let me just close this so that I can see you and then answer. I'll just
Ma'am,
stop presenting.
Ma'am.
One second. I'll stop presenting so that.
Ma'am, I want to see you, ma'am. Please on the camera, ma'am.
Why?
Is there any reason?
Yeah, can you see me? Yeah, can you see me? Who's this? Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, hi. Yeah, somebody, yeah, now you children keep quiet, please. Somebody asked a question. I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Once again, please.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So when you read out alphabets in alphabetical order like A, B, C, D, how do you read out the last letter? Is it Z or Z?
Both
How
are
do you call
correct.
it?
Actually, both are correct. Originally it is Z, now they have changed it to Z. It's one and the same.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other?
No questions.
Not children, teachers. That's it? No questions? Shall we call it a day then?
Any questions? Any two of you, can you give the feedback? Two of our teachers, can you give the feedback? All these 5 days you have attended all these sessions. Can you?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's we are very happy to get this training. So we are able to understand how to pronounce, how to read, and how to mention where to stress, where not to stress. Thank you so much for enlightening us with these valuable words.
Thank you for listening.
And we want some more, and we are expecting more and more.
Really?
Yeah, please. And we also want many more grammar classes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, class is very interesting, ma'am.
Thank you, Srinivas. Is it Srinivas?
Ma'am, my parent name is
What is your name?
My name is Sai Sri, ma'am.
Sai Sri.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm getting interest in this subject.
Very good, very good. It is a very good subject. You know, if you learn phonetics and if you want to get into forensics, this is very useful. Forensics, you know. Is there a science teacher in the class now? Science teacher?
Yes, ma'am.
May I know who it is?
I'm Shalini.
Shalini, the first day or the second day, I don't know, some boy asked me about an organism. And I said, because this virus thing is going on, I told him virus is an organism, but actually it is not an organism. Bacteria is an organism. Please tell me. Who was that? Varshini?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, virus is not an organism, it's just a particle. Bacteria is an organism. Okay, so an organism is something with life in it.
Yes, ma'am, because
I wanted to clarify. That day, suddenly I just said virus, but then virus is not an organism. Yeah.
Yes, because virus, when it's always in inactive position, it's inactive when it is outside.
Yes,
it will only become active when it enters a human body or anything.
Yes. So I wanted to clarify that.
Yes, thank you.
Anything else? Any other question?
No, ma'am.
No?
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yeah?
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Ma'am, how to pronounce H-O-U-R?
There's a lot of echo.
Okay, ma'am. 1 second. Ma'am, how to pronounce H-O-U-R?
H-O-U-R, hour.
Yes.
Hour. H is silent. H is silent. O-U-R is pronounced hour. Same way. H-O-U-R is also hour. 1 hour. 1 hour, 2 hours.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, H is silent over there. Like in honest also H is silent.
Thank you, ma'am.
Honest, yeah, you're welcome.
Ramagaru, thank you very much. Really very informative session. Then our children also, they got it lot of interest. And at the same time, you paid their questions and you have given very patient answers for them. Really, thank you so much.
And I'm glad to be of help. I'm glad to be of some use to people. And that's what we teachers like to do, actually. So thanks for the opportunity, actually, Runagaru. And I hope people have learned something from this.
Yes, exactly. They have learned and they have to take home also. There are so many things.
Yeah. And Runagaru, these recordings, can you send them to us?
Definitely. All the 5 recordings I'll send you. Can you send your Gmail ID?